Hello. So I just wanted to come on here and share something that I noticed while I was just playing around really with my sister, and I got my cards to get a goddess message because I love this goddess deck. And so the first thing I noticed, I'm somebody who really notices numbers. So I noticed the 42, this is 42 and this is 24, but look at how they're parallel numbers. Oh my gosh, and as I was saying that, the clock was also at 24. So like I said, they're parallel numbers, and they're also, what's it called? They both also equal 6, right? And then the other deck is like this. Look at this. So 3, and then you have 10 here, which you could also say is 1. Then you have 6 and 4, which equals 10, which also equals 1. And then you have 2 and 8, which also equals 10, which also equals 1. So we have 10, 10, 10 here, and then we have 3. But then if you see this as 1, 1, 1, then you have 3 again. So you have 3 and you have 3, which also equals 6. But even if you wanted to just keep it at 3, 3, 42 plus 42, 42 plus 24, 6 and 6 equals 3, again, because that equals 12, which breaks down to 3. So I was just looking at all of these numbers, and I was saying to my sister, like, look at the intelligence of this design, of the design of this spread. Of the only numbers that were visible, they all were connected. That's not a coincidence. That's intelligent. And that just to me is so amazing that that happens. And I tend to clock numbers in that way very often. I think that numbers are just a way that Spirit speaks to me. I really love numbers. And I think it's just a way to keep me connected to Spirit. It doesn't need to be like a message, like something in my life is about to change. It's kind of just like this message of, you know, Spirit's around, Spirit's not gone, which I think is special enough. I think it's nice to have a constant reminder that there's that energy in your life. And it's something that keeps my faith. And I wonder what that is for you, because I think it's different for everyone. I was talking to my sister this morning, and she's been having really active dreams. And whenever she has dreams, they're always, to me, very interesting and significant, even just from the fact that they seem to have this bigger meaning, or they seem to just have this really influential impact in her world. And I was saying that she should try to set an intention around her dreams before she goes to sleep to see if she can get any answers from them. Because I have dreams and I have significant dreams, but as of recently I haven't been dreaming a lot, and I can't usually really influence my dreams. Like maybe once or twice I've been able to ask for a certain kind of dream and I've been able to get an answer, but like it's really rare. For me, it's not dreams. You know, for me, I think it's numbers. But for her, it might be dreams. And I was looking at the cards that specifically came out, and we had time and generosity and then communion and devotion. And I was thinking about how like willing Spirit was to give me so many connecting points to allow me to exercise the muscle of connecting the dots and using my intuition. Like it's a gift, not just because it's a message from Spirit, just even for Spirit to say I'm here, but it's a gift because when I get to see all these numbers and I get to notice these patterns, I get to exercise my intuition. I get to exercise that muscle of noticing, of discerning, of being aware. And that's a really beautiful thing to get to use, that muscle. So I was thinking about the fact that this was a really generous spread to give out so many signs and symbols. And I was thinking, I wonder if right now we're in an era, I don't know if it has something to do with what's going on in the transits or anything. I really like astrology, but I'm not an astrology girl in the sense that I don't know astrology that way, but I appreciate it. I wonder if there's something going on in the astrology that is making it so that there is an abundance of communication possible and signs and symbols and synchronicities possible. Like I wonder if right now Spirit could be showing up in everyone's life, and whatever Spirit is to you, it might be a different name, it might be a feeling, it might be something else. But if there is a way in everyone's life that there is this thing showing up that allows you to, one, strengthen your intuition and just notice like the magic of life, notice the divinity of life, notice the things that take you out of like the fact that you're just a mundane human being and bring you into a broader scope of the world and of your own existence. And also if there are ways that are being revealed to you that you are communicated with specifically. Because this is such a specific energy. Like for me, it's not about the cards as much as it is about the numbers. For my sister, it seems to be about the dreams. For my other sister, it's something else, you know? So it's like there's a specificity being revealed in our lives right now, it seems like, as to how we are communicated with, what means the most to us, what we notice the most. And it might be things you've already kind of noticed, because I've for the past like 2 or 3 years, and I have a specific moment in my memory that I remember from when I was a kid, when I noticed something that I could do with numbers that I thought was so incredible, and like I stopped my history class just to show them, and luckily I had a teacher who was kind enough to let me stop the class so that I could show them this math equation thing that I had learned, because I thought it was so amazing, and it had something to do with the number 9. And I never like built off of that, and now I'm a mathematician, but numbers have always kind of had something of intrigue in my life, but that kind of faded. And then like 2 or 3, maybe 2 years ago, I started to really enjoy numbers again through numerology. And now, without even really having to try, I just love looking at numbers. It's just something that keeps me connected to, I guess, my soul. And it's not always about trying to find a message. It more so is just enjoyable for me to like pick out the numerology and things. It doesn't have to mean anything specific. It's just like getting to play with my faith and getting to be with my faith is basically what it's about. And it feels like that's a kind of magic that could be being revealed maybe to everybody in this time, but it's different for everyone, you know? So you have to figure out what that is to you. But there could be a potential for that to be showing up in your life right now, where you're realizing what allows you to dive into your faith, what brings you faith, what reminds you of your faith, what allows you to be connected with the spirit world, what allows you to be connected with yourself, with your ancestors, with the earth, whatever you connect to. Just something that brings you that sense of faith and that sense of spirit. It feels like that's being revealed to you. And I think that the reason why this is so significant, even if it doesn't lead to you being able to get huge revelations from it, is because during a time like this on the earth, when we're going through so many changes, and when our planet is going through such significant changes, like I live in Canada and we haven't had snow yet. And it's starting to weigh on me, you know, and I'm starting to feel a little anxious and nervous and sad about the fact that major things about this climate and about this country and this land are changing because of what's happening to the earth. And during times like that, you need faith to get you through some of the harder things that otherwise you don't have any power over. You can't do anything about it. You know, I can't make the snow come. I can't make things like that happen. And I can't fix whatever problems happen because there's not a lot of snowfall this winter and how that affects spring. So there's certain levels of faith that you are going to need to help you get through the changes that we're going through on this planet and just within your own life. And so to be in a time where you are being revealed, where it's being revealed to you what works for you the most in terms of connecting with your faith, what makes you feel most connected, what means the most to you, that's a real gift. Because sometimes you have to fight for that kind of knowledge and that kind of information to realize what means something to you, what connects you to your faith. That's usually something that you have to earn, and it takes forever, and it's hard, and it's stressful, and it's long for some people. Some people are blessed with it from the beginning. Some people have to find it. But right now it feels like we might be in a little gap of time where it's like it's revealed to you very obviously, or in a way it's just like whatever you've been noticing the past few days, or whatever you've had on your mind, or you've been paying a lot of attention to, and it might not be something significant, but it's just something you end up connecting to quite often. That might be the thing. And just hold on to that, because you don't know what it's going to mean to you during the hardest times, when you're really going to need something to remind you that there's something going on that's bigger than you, and that there's something to believe in. You know, it's like you're being offered something to believe in, something that can help you believe, something that can help you have hope, and something that can help you have faith, which is such a gift because it's hard times. So yeah, that's just, I guess, a little message I wanted to share. And I might continue to make more messages around numbers because I really like numbers.